I just remembered, I'm just going to turn the air off real quick so you guys can hear me. Okay, sorry about that. All right. Hi Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or North Node / Rahu, or any other strong placements you want to check out in your chart that have a strong Virgo resonance to it, or maybe a strong 6th house placement. Cross watchers, of course, you're welcome here. If this resonates more for you than the person that you intended to cross watch about, then that's fine. You know, maybe Spirit wanted to communicate to you directly because maybe your guides knew that you know, you would come to this read. That's completely fine. Or, you know, for those that are attracted to this reading for whatever reason, maybe you're just kind of scrolling by and you come across this live, you know, maybe there's a message here for you. So keep an open mind. You know, I don't know. I don't really believe in coincidences. So maybe you're here for a reason. If it's not this reading, maybe it's future readings. So, okay. So I'm going to get into this reading for those that are currently in this energy. And I want to start with crystals, of course, because I've just been doing that lately. But there were 2 crystals that I was really drawn towards for you. One was this quartz, this clear quartz. And, oh, sorry. Let me just clear that. That was gross. Hold on. I have some like ash under my nail here from when I was smudging, and it's not dirt, I promise. It's just, sorry, it's kind of bothering me. And of course I'm doing this during a Virgo read, right? I'm just kind of nitpicking at the little details here and kind of wanting to clean under my nails. I apologize. They don't really look that great, but just know it's not dirt or it's not anything gross. It's just, I just smudged for this read. So let me see. Yeah, it looks a little better. Okay. Anyway, so I was drawn towards this clear quartz for you guys. And ironically, I feel like you guys are doing a lot of cleansing. Meaning you may literally be cleansing your space. Maybe you did just smudge your space, or maybe you've been doing that more often. Maybe you're doing cleaning or something like that. Maybe cleaning and getting rid of some of the stuff you no longer use, or maybe things that are outdated in your home. Kind of sprucing up the place a little bit, so to speak. Or, you know, this could also be in regards to clearing a lot of those negative thoughts and emotions so that you can have more clarity. Because I feel like just with you in general, you struggle with clearing a lot of those negative thoughts. You know, you can be pessimistic, or you can be a worrywart, right? And unfortunately, this can cause you to cloud the vision of yourself sometimes, and maybe the vision of your future. And so I feel like you've been trying to kind of calm down and ground maybe a little bit more, trying not to trip out over small things as well, taking every day, taking things day by day. Also, facials came up for me for whatever reason, so maybe some of you may be drawn to doing facials, or maybe you feel as if, I don't know, for whatever reason you need to drink more water. Maybe you feel like your cells need to be hydrated or something like this, especially if you're concerned about your facial appearance. Maybe you're also kind of like watching out for your diet as well, being more careful about what you intake. So there's that. Also, vitamins. Maybe you're looking into the right kind of vitamins for yourself, or maybe you want to buy like a multivitamin. Maybe that's something that you're interested in purchasing at this time, or maybe in the near future. Also, I was drawn towards this marble. And with this, I feel like you're building some kind of new foundation, to be honest. And I feel like it is a better one than before. I feel like this is still a work in progress for you. You're still piecing things together, and you're not really sure how it's going to look. So you're not really sure about the final outcome. But I feel like things so far have been pretty good. And so, you know, oddly enough, I feel like you're pretty optimistic again, right? Clearing those negative thoughts, clearing thoughts of self-doubt about this new foundation that I feel like you're building. Okay. We're going to get into the tarot. I'm going to start with the tarot so that I can get my connection back. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I was getting a phone call. So I may have lost connection there for a little bit. Also, I want to say you may also have been getting a lot of, I don't know, maybe you've been getting a lot of phone calls or emails. There's a lot of things that you have to take care of, to do. I don't know, I just feel like you have so much to tackle. So you may find that you're really busy in your work life, but maybe also when it comes to your personal life, it's almost as if like you can't even get a day off. There's people that are always trying to hit you up, or always things that you need to do, if not for yourself, for other people, or should I say especially for other people, because, you know, I do know you have a self-sacrificing tendency. Anyway, so let's get into this reading. Oh, I also want to say that maybe to-do lists at this time would be really great for you, or remembering to jot things down in your calendar may help you remember things, especially if you have a long list of tasks you need to do this week or this month. Okay, what is going on for those in this Virgoan energy, spirit, or that you know, may have just come across this reading and maybe there's a reason why you're here? No worries, you may just be in this energy. Spirit, what's going on here? Give me a signifier right now. Okay. So we have the Hermit in the reverse. Yeah, of course, there you are in the reverse. So I feel like you're trying to find your way right now. Sorry, hold on one second. Okay, sorry, I thought I heard people coming in. So, bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups. Okay. So yeah, I feel like you're trying to listen to your intuition, to be honest. You're kind of struggling a little bit, you know, but I feel like you're striving to trust your gut. That's kind of what I feel here. I'm going to pull also a Zodiac Oracle really quickly and see what else we have for you in terms of your current energy. All right, the signifier, spirit, for those in this energy, please. Cancer. Bottom of the deck, the moon. Yeah. So again, I feel like you are trying to trust your intuition here. Where is it trying to guide you? You know, listening to those emotions as well. Going deep within yourself and finding what's the truth? What is your truth? And in order for you to find this, again, you're searching how you feel. And you're kind of checking in with yourself. And maybe it's been a while since you last checked in with yourself. And maybe you've decided that you kind of need to, because maybe your reality doesn't really reflect your inner reality, right? It's like something's wrong. and you kind of need to go within to kind of figure out why it feels wrong. Am I still on track, or did I sway off track or get off course in some way? I also feel like you're drained for whatever reason. Maybe I feel like this is more of work. Again, I feel like you have a lot of things on your to-do list. And you may feel like things are getting piled and piled and piled on, and you don't even know how to tackle everything. You may feel really overwhelmed, and you're in need of some kind of change. How can I be more efficient? I also know with the 4th house energy here, this is about building a home, I feel, as well. So you may be striving right now to maybe buy a home, or maybe remodel your home or inside your home or something like this. I feel like that's something that you want. Maybe you're thinking about moving as well, kind of like selling your current place, or breaking the lease of your apartment so you can move. That may resonate for some people here as well. Okay, I'm going to roll some astro dice now and see what else we have for your storyline for my Virgos. Okay, so we have Uranus. Okay, we have Libra, and we have the 2nd house. Finances come to mind as well. So some of you kind of may be struggling with finances at this time. Maybe there aren't enough in your savings account. Maybe also your checking account as well, right? But I feel like you're looking in your bank and you're like, man, it feels really empty in here. I'm seeing like 2 coins drop on the ground, and it's just like, I really need more if I want to actually like move forward with my life, or maybe build off of this foundation here. Because again, with this marble energy, I do feel like you were off to a really good start, but you want more, you know? You want more. And with this Libra energy here, you may also be maybe looking to get advice, maybe from a financial advisor, or maybe a realtor, somebody that could practically help you set up for your future plans here. You're like, so who can I ask about this so I can kind of bring a bit more balance into my current situation, whether that's financial or work. I feel like it's everything right now for you, honestly, in regards to that. And how can I make the right decisions? And with the Uranus energy here, again, I feel like this is a change. This is a drastic change when it comes to your security, your home, your finances, and making drastically different maybe decisions moving forward, knowing that maybe you've been playing it safe. You've been playing it safe in some way. Also, I'm kind of getting the feeling here with this Libra energy that, you may like to spend on beautifying yourself, beautifying your home, right? You kind of like to live in the lap of luxury, so to speak, right? You like pretty, nice things, and it's hard for you to change that lifestyle if so. So again, I feel like this is about clearing the home, maybe getting rid of things or selling things that you really don't need. and kind of like making room for change or making room to expand here in some way. Okay, so I'm going to keep that over here, and I'm going to pull some more tarot for those in this energy. Spirit, what's going on here for those in this energy? What happened here in the past? Okay, so we have the King of Wands. Wow. And here in the past we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, I'm gonna put that over there. Okay, Spirit, what else? Anything else? Six of Swords in the reverse, and the Nine of Wands over here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Fool card in the reverse. Is that all in frame here? Yeah, for the most part. Okay, so I'm going to start with this Eight of Cups. So with this Eight of Cups here, it's like, I don't know, it's like you're all packed and you're ready to go. That's kind of how I'm feeling. It's like, okay, in the near future here, I'm consolidating all of my things, and I'm kind of ready to move on with my life in some way. Again, you've kind of cleared up your space, you're kind of ready to bring in the new, but it's like, so what's the first step? Or what's next on my path? What am I going to see if I know I'm going down the right direction? And you haven't yet embarked on this path, because with this 8 energy here, I feel like you're still trying to break some kind of cycle. Your contract is not yet, I'm hearing, null and void. So I feel maybe that some of you here may be under some kind of contract, or you're waiting for something to end here in some way. It's like you can't quite move forward just yet. And it's not, again, because you can't, like you don't want to, you want to, but the thing is, it's like something is keeping you from moving forward. And with the Hermit in reverse, it's because you don't yet have clarity, not completely. Again, with that Cancer energy we saw earlier, you're searching your emotions about this change that's going to happen for you. It's like, are you ready? Are you ready to take off? And you know, you are. You're looking at this King of Wands, and you're like, I'm ready. I'm ready for this new energy. I'm ready to be the king of my own, let's say, household, or my own home. I feel like you're just tired of living in this certain way. So again, I feel like home ownership may be a big step for a lot of you here, or just moving towards more stability in your life. This energy just kind of reminds me of somebody that has maybe traveled a lot and may have moved from apartment to apartment or from home to home, and never having like a permanent residence. And you've been wanting this lately, but yeah, again, like there's still some uncertainty here. So seeking some kind of advice, or seeking a realtor or something like this that can help you plan out this next step here, I feel like is going to be really pertinent to this next step. You know, I do feel like you're going to have to work with others or consult another in some way in order for you to move forward. That's kind of how I feel. Okay, with this Nine of Wands energy also in the past, I don't know, it's like in the past, I'm picking up this sad energy. maybe you've lost friends, or you've lost something here with the Nine of Wands. You've had to let go, or maybe looking back on the past and reminiscing somehow makes you sad, because there's this feeling of this phase of my life is over. And I realize it's no longer the same. And I have to embrace this new chapter of my life, whether I like it or not. So there's this part of you that's still kind of reminiscing about the past a little bit. But it's like we can't go back, right? We just can't go back. It's just not the same. So we have to keep moving forward. And I feel like you've had a lot of excitement in your life with this King of Wands. Maybe you've had a lot of fun in your youth. Maybe this kind of honestly reminds me of somebody that had a lot of fun, like maybe in your college years or in your early 20s. Maybe you've partied a lot. For whatever reason, I'm thinking frat parties or sorority parties, but obviously it doesn't have to be. It's just the energy of being outgoing and kind of like living life and without much regard to maybe your stability, your finances, or the repercussions of the future here. But again, things have changed, and maybe they're nice memories to look back on, but you know, there's this feeling of like, I need to embrace the fact that I'm no longer in my 20s anymore. For example, I'm entering like my mid-30s, or you know, maybe even like 40s. You know, I don't like putting like an age cap on anything, but of course, you know, like that may speak to people, you know, like that may resonate for someone. So I feel like I have to say it. But of course, if this resonates for you and you're not in that age bracket, that's completely fine. Just take it how it resonates. Some people just need that confirmation though. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to pull from this Lenormand deck and see what you don't see coming. That Spirit wants to tell us, at least. Spirit, what does Virgo not see coming? Oof, number 11. Bottom of the deck, we have these dice. Yeah. You have some fear in regards to like facing something. I don't know if like maybe you're facing the consequences of your actions in some way. Maybe you knew for some people here that you haven't lived the most like responsibly maybe in the past. I'm going to read this card, by the way, but I'm just saying maybe in the past you haven't lived the most responsible life. And maybe now like your karma is having to face like the reality of which you like what you invested in. You know, if you weren't very responsible in your past, it's like now you're reaping the consequences of that. You're like, oh, you know what, I'm not very stable, I don't really have a place to go, and now I kind of have to rebuild. And maybe you also feel like you have to live a more sobering lifestyle as well. There may also be something here of like maybe you can't drink as much as you used to, or you can't party the way you used to, something like this. And you know, you have to embrace being more responsible now. But I'm going to read this card, number 11. Okay. And it says, birch/broom. Be warned of high temper. I bring conflict and strife. You will find me in competitions because I work with repetition. Arguments and quarrels are my patent. but I am not always a villain. I can be found in the gym or in a lusty bed on a whim. The birch or broom is one of the troublesome cards in the Lenormand. Unlike in tarot, there are definitely favorable and unfavorable cards in this system. Where the birch comes from, frenzy will be whipped up, creating discord, and a person will be quick to anger. The card is trouble, strife, disharmony, conflict, argument, and all things stressful, particularly when seen with the birds. A crack of the whip will be exerted either by you or against you. The reverie depicts the curling whip and the birch, a bundle of branches tightly bound, which was used to reprimand and castigate. Birching was used in France during the French Revolution and during the time of Lenormand herself. I think that's Mademoiselle Lenormand herself. In its most positive sense, we have here a card calling us to bring our forces and attention together, to get focused and to get all our ducks in a row. Yeah, so that's what it says. So yeah, you're learning how to get your essentially you're learning how to get your ducks in a row. Learning to be more responsible, more reliable. Unfortunately for you, like, this karma, entails that you have to be more detail oriented, hardworking. Also, there's something here as well about cleansing your space or constantly having to clean your space. That's part of your karma. So this might be your sun sign. This may be your North Node / Rahu. This may be your Jupiter as well, It doesn't have to be. These are just examples of where you may have maybe a strong 6th house placement or Virgo placements, or your rising or your ascendant. And of course, check your sidereal, not just your tropical chart. So let me just pull a Monology card and see what advice Spirit has for you. I'm not going to read this one, but I will just be intuitively reading this card. Okay. What advice does Spirit have for you? I'm hearing now you're knee deep in the situation. Now you're going to know what it feels like to have to look for answers or get your way out. And you will. You will find your way out of this situation. You will. You're clearing the path with this clear quartz and building a new foundation for yourself. You'll get there. It's just going to be difficult. It's not going to be easy. Okay? And again, this is your karma, right? You also may have fire in your chart. That may explain a lot. Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. All right, Spirit. We have prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Yes. On the deck, we have new moon in Sagittarius. Good luck is on your side. Under that, we have a win-win outcome. Forecast full moon in Libra. So yeah, I do feel like with this Taurus energy, again, this is hard work, dedication, persistence, the grind, essentially, right? That Taurus energy. This is slow and steady wins the race, okay? And you are an earth energy after all, and this obviously you have other factors going on, other elements that are influencing your chart, but this reading is an earth sign reading, right? So no wonder we have this as the advice that kind of has come out here, is that you do have to embody this earth energy by embodying the qualities, right? So it's hard work, persistence, dedication, slow and steady wins the race. Characteristics like that, being pragmatic, having plans, and yeah, Okay? All right. So that is the reading for those in this Virgo energy. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll probably end this live and do a collective reading after this. If you resonated with this, please hit the follow button and or subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Soup for the Soul Tarot. And you can find my channel also through the link in my bio, as well as the YouTube icon in my bio as well, if that's easier. And I hope you guys choose to join the Soul Fam. All right, guys, if this is it, then I hope you have a great rest of your night. But if you want to follow me over, I'm going to do a collective, and maybe I'll see you guys there. All right, bye, guys. Oh, someone paid. Okay, it's Kayla. Okay. Thankfully, I saw that comment. I know I wasn't really looking at my comments. I'm sorry. I apologize. Sometimes I get just too invested in the read. All right. Kayla, are you still here, love? I know you DM'd me yesterday. I did come on yesterday, but I didn't see you. But I'm glad you're here today. Okay. And what is your question, love? Also, hi V. It's nice to see you.